Hi guys. Okay, so today I am going to be talking about social media. As you can already tell by the title, this is like the socially active era, and obviously a lot of people know this. So I'm going to talk about why it's important to have a social media break. I don't want to give like long-winded explanation because I feel like some of the things I'm going to talk about you already know, and this is like a reminder, if you like, to call it that. So yeah, let's get straight into it. Like, all you see now is just a false image of a person, because people like to boast, people like to exaggerate, because like social media is nothing close to the lives that we are actually living. Like our real lives, we don't put that on social media. That is far from the truth. That is not who we are most of the time. I mean, you can show a little bit of yourself once in a while. It's not an everyday thing. You can talk about things, but it's not like who you really are. Or you can just talk about things that you wish you were, or like things that you wish, I don't know, like it's just exaggerated. Like I've said, it's just a lot of exaggeration, a lot of boasting, a lot of things that we actually are not. We're not half of these things, or we don't have half of these things. And you know what I'm saying, it's like, oh, it just makes you think, you know, like I just feel like it's time that we like accept ourselves for who we are, and like just accept yourself in your natural form, who you are as a person, like deep down. Like just accept that, and don't let the standards of like the world ruin your self-image and make you think that you're not good enough. You know, that the standard is just a false image. It's what we're basing it on is not real. It's not it's just perfection. But who's perfect? No one is. So like, so all social media platforms were designed to make you repeatedly use them. And if you keep in mind that technology was designed to keep you hostage, then you might be motivated to actually set like time limits, you know, when to get on social media, when to get off, and things like that. So I feel like there comes a time where you just need to have like a digital detox, or like a tech-free month. Or so why is a social media break important, you ask? Social media was intended to keep us connected, but somehow we are disconnected, you know, and it's also disconnecting us from our real lives as well. I feel like it's giving us the convenience, but also taken away from our souls. So this is the era where people can't be asked to do a lot of things, because everything else is just so convenient, you know, available to you. And especially when it comes to social media, it's just right in your face, and you don't have to like go too far or do too much to connect with people, which is also like a good thing in a way. It is a good thing to connect easily like that. Like it's easily accessible and stuff. Like you're like, it's just like making us lazy. It's what I would like to call it facilitates laziness. What I'm trying to say is I'm trying to give you the disadvantages of social media, and why sometimes you kind of need to take a step back from it. So it's not so much the good bits, like the advantages of it, because there's like a long list of like advantages of social media, and there's also a long list of disadvantages. So going back to my point, the thing is, people only show you what they want you to see. They're not going to show you everything. They're just going to show you the bits, the perfect bits they want you to see. And it's usually like, and that's just like the highlight reel of a person. And you know, and it doesn't necessarily mean that is you know, that is all there is to that person. Like that's just who they are. you know, because sometimes it's just like fantasy really. It's like what we want people to perceive, what we want people to see is not really what the reality of who we are. It's more like what I would like people to like perceive me as. The thing is, the real problem is when people start comparing themselves to the lives that other people are portraying. You know, like I've said, it's not the real them, but that's what people tend to compare themselves to, and it's quite sad because it's like, and they're showing you these bits which is only this, which is like the very best part of that person, you know, the small fraction of their lives, and you know, the best days of their lives, the best event, you know, the good days. Like that's what they will show you, and they will look amazing, of course. The thing is, no one is going to share the worst part of themselves unless if you are that real, you know, just an open book. Unless if you're like that sort of person who wants to just share everything, like you can share the good days and the bad days, but not a lot of people do that. Not a lot of people share the worst parts, you know, and some people are like an open book and some people are just closed up. A lot of people aren't, you know, an open book, and to tell you the truth, I feel like that's just the best way to live, because some folks can be judgmental, can be ruthless to the core. The scrutiny is real out here, like it is real, okay? They don't play. They will slice you, they will dissect you with their mouth, they will decapitate you. I don't even know if what I'm saying is making sense, but that's just how it feels. Like, literally is not a big of a word to use in the dictionary to give you the explanation of how it feels when people are literally, if there is a word, I could not think of it. The only thing I could come up with is decapitate, because it just feels like you just getting ripped apart. Like, all I'm trying to say is that people judge in a very hard-hearted way, and I feel like it stems from like insecurities, or like just self-rejection, or self-hate, or just like being the devil in human form. Some people are just so negative and so like their hearts are very hardened, and they just don't have messy at all. Especially when it comes to the comments, they live under your picture or you know, your posts and things like that, and that's exactly like what I feel social media does. Social media gives people the license to be ruthless, to be hurtful, and just to be super judgmental. Social media nowadays is just based on photos and videos, and truth be told, it's turning some people into like egomaniacs. Like, some people are just full of self, which is obviously very shallow and very sad. And some people also become like attention seekers as well. So, and some people get big-headed as well when they get like 25k plus followers, or like 1,000 views, or like, you know, 100 likes. Like, that's all there is to it, you know. Especially if social media, if all you do is social media this, social media that, you have to post about everything, you have to talk about everything, like you just have to vent on social. Okay, so all I'm trying to say is, like, don't let social media consume you to the point of, you know, you're doing the most for the gram. Just don't get insecure when you're comparing yourself to, like, you know, your chapter 10 to someone's chapter 20, like things like that, or think that you are less attractive or inadequate. That's where the problem is, when people start comparing themselves, because we are different people, we are on different levels. And stop capturing moments and live in the moments, because some of the things, you know, don't need to be captured, they just need to be felt. Like, you know, just enjoy the moment. I mean, it's good to like take pictures obviously to remember the event, to remember the occasion. It's always good, but don't make it all about that. Like, it's not about like capturing every second, every minute, everything. Guys, so I hope that you got something out of this video. Please give it a thumbs up, and yeah, let me know what you think down below in the comment section. And yeah, I want to like fill this channel with just like anything that's just like, you know, is helpful or just beneficial. And that's really all I want to do with this channel. And also, you know, it's not just about, you know, people watching, it's also for me as well. Like, I do these videos to help myself. Like, they actually make me like motivated to go and learn about something, or just like it just helps me in such a way that I'm able to better myself. Like I've said in the about me section, I've said that I want, you know, this channel to just be about everything that I love, everything that I'm into. So fashion, beauty, inspiration, everything that I love is what's going to be featured on this channel. So yeah, keep your eyes peeled and keep watching, and please subscribe if you haven't, and don't forget to comment below and like the video. So thank you so much, and I'll see you in my next video. Mwah. Bye.